Good morning and welcome back to our new vlog. And in this vlog we will go to Lübeck. And Lübeck is the place where I was born. I think I wasn't back in Lübeck since 2000 and 2021. So it is over. Like I said, Lübeck is my birthplace because I was a premature baby and my parents were up here on vacation. As I decided, nope, not waiting, and that's why Lübeck is the place where I was born.
I'll let you go, just need some time.
First stop was the Holstentor, of course, because it is the shot everyone takes here. It's on literally everything. Postcards, magnets, all of it. And yeah, kind of funny to be starting here, because we have a picture of it in our living room. I don't know exactly if it is because I was born in Lübeck or just because my parents liked the shot, but yeah.
I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. I know what matters.
Then ice cream, marzipan obviously, because Lübeck. Can't come here and skip it, the whole city is built on that stuff.
Biggest need. Every hour we spend together, then suddenly the chances are small, just like the lottery. It's been 72 weeks in this town. I still believe I'll see you again. No matter what, I got off the ground for something that matters to me. But what do you want?
Did a boat tour here too, not gonna lie, the one in Hamburg was better. Still fine, just not the moment of the day.
Then suddenly
This is one part I actually remember because we came back once before, 2016, on a family trip, and this is roughly where we stayed. So it's not all pink here.
wait and see.
And now the actual reason for the whole detour, the hospital I was born in. We actually swung by once before too, back in 2021, when we were in Hamburg for something else, and now here again. But I didn't film up close or inside, because there is not much to show anyway, but I just wanted to visit it again and see where I was born.
Try to rise up. The moment is gone.
Back in Hamburg again, we ended up sitting down with a drink and letting the day settle, or actually the whole vacation, since this was the last day in Hamburg. And yeah, like you can see, I also edited my video. It was a bit more problematic than I thought, but at the end it all worked out.
Just don't wanna leave.
Came back from Lübeck yesterday, just sat in the bar and drank something, or my friend drank some alcohol. I just drank a Coke. We both agreed that we liked Lübeck a bit or more than Hamburg, because the houses were nicer or looked nicer. But the boats tour we didn't enjoy that much. There was the tour we did in Hamburg way better. I will have probably done some voiceover over this vlog because I didn't really talk to you during it. So now I'm going to start the vlog of our journey back home, because sadly our vacation is over now. And this is our last half day here, because around 3 o'clock our train back home. Das war kein englischer Satz.
Well, if 10 o'clock is early.
Well, we slept in today. We requested a late checkout, so we will be checking out at 1 o'clock today, or 1 p.m. o'clock. So we have 10, and we will go down to breakfast.
Our train goes off 2:45, I guess.
It is our last day here, sadly.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. Now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision.
So we are in Dortmund now and already sitting in our train to Aachen. And now my cousin is picking us up in Aachen. Hagen. Yeah, Hagen. In Hagen. And so this means we will be at home earlier than we thought. Yeah.
It's getting closer every dawn.
We arrived yesterday evening at home with my cousin. Sadly, our vacation is over. It was a very nice vacation and we enjoyed it very much. And I thought I would show you at the end of this now what I bought during my stay in Lübeck, because I can't go to Lübeck without stopping at Niederegger, so the marzipan place. So I would say we will first cover what I bought myself. Firstly, it is this chocolate here with salted toffee. It sounded very, very good. And then I bought myself some hot chocolate in salted toffee as well. Or not in salted, but in toffee hot chocolate. Because my hot chocolate was almost empty. And as I saw that I sold hot chocolate, I thought, why not get this now? Then I have some new hot chocolate. And I'm so excited to try this. And this too. Now we are coming to the things I got my parents. And because my father would have been probably very upset if I hadn't brought him something with back home, because he loves marzipan. So I got him marzipan Schwarzbrot. So it is just marzipan with covered with dark chocolate. And my mom, Chow Lin's cover. And my mom is getting marzipan with pistachio flavored, because I know she likes pistachio, and so bought her this, because I needed to bring this all back home with the minimal space I had left in my luggage. And then I also bought something for the parents of my friend, because they celebrate their anniversary next week. So I got them something as well. I got them for one this card. Then we found some tea, Rooibos and marzipan tea, which smells really, really nice, by the way. And then I also got them some marzipan hearts with dark chocolate or in dark chocolate. And I'm very, very glad that they survived the journey back home, because I was afraid they wouldn't. But it looks like they survived. That was more or less everything I bought in Lübeck. This concludes my Hamburg series, and I'm really, really sad that it is over, because I really enjoyed this vacation, and we will probably go there again, even when we are maybe thinking about going then to Lübeck and just doing a day trip to Hamburg, because we both enjoyed Lübeck a bit more than Hamburg. But overall, it was a really nice vacation. Just to be real with you, Hamburg is nice, but it has a lot of homeless people, which is normal because it is a big city. And yeah, during the day we didn't really feel unsafe, but like we told you already in the sightseeing vlog, we felt a bit unsafe as we went to, or as we needed to go to the Reeperbahn to go back home at night. So this was a bit sketchy, even when nothing happened, and I'm sure it would have been okay, even when we walked through the Reeperbahn at night, but it just felt a bit sketchy, especially when you are a girl. So yeah, I just wanted to say that because I wanted to keep this real and say that yes, Hamburg is nice, but as soon as you are out of the touristy area, so the Elbphilharmonie and the Speicherstadt, it is okay. Our hotel were near the main station, which was great for convenience, but maybe we could have stayed someplace else where it would have looked a little bit nicer. I mean, I stayed in Hamburg already, and it was nicer when we stayed there, but I think that was more because we stayed more in the touristy area. But yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to go to Hamburg. Hamburg is nice, and we'll say it again. Hamburg is nice and worth a trip, 100%, but just be aware that there are areas which are not so nice, and where you maybe won't feel as safe as a girl at night. But yeah, then I hope you liked this video series, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, or this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't want to miss my next videos, where I will go deep into my shop hunting now, because I still need a shop, and hopefully I will find one, then please click subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!